G'day guys, I'm Melody Blue. Welcome back to the channel. Well, I took a little vacation and I got home and then all I wanted to do was sleep, which I did. And let's get back on this. I still need to swatch out my Prismacolors. This is a light coral. Just gonna give them a little, without getting too orange. And I was having a thought in there a while ago about I kind of sort of had an idea, but I don't know whether I want to try it on here or not. You see this orange fluorescent marker? I'm wondering what would happen well, that looks pretty nice. Let me let's try the green. Oh yeah, look at this. So if you want to add to the pencil's brightness, then I would tell you that get you a fluorescent marker. Don't go heavy. You don't want to cover up your pencil. But look what that did. Yeah. So, yeah, you can. Because fluorescent markers are really transparent. You can see through it. Not like your alcohol markers and your watercolor markers. Well, the dark ones anyway. But, you can add to your little pencil colorings with it. I shouldn't be experimenting on this page. I won't. But, yeah, I was wondering what that would do. And it did a good job. So, yes, you can do that. And it didn't ruin anything. It just added to it. Brought the color up more. But you know what you could do? Put your fluorescent color down first, then go over it with your colored pencils. That's another thing you could do. Oh my gosh, I'm yawning. Guys, I'm telling you what. I've got a runny nose. And I don't know where to go next on this. I don't. I could go with some of these greens that I've got out here. And I've got all different ones. I've got pale green, middle yellow green, light yellow green, light aqua green, and jade green. So I have all those greens out. So I might want. I gotta get me some batteries for this thing. So I'm thinking about working on some leaves. Being as it's time for them to start falling now. Well, I'll tell you what, it cooled off here and it cooled off quick. We only got up to 68 today, and it's going to be in the 40s tonight. So yeah, we got we got the cool weather coming. So where to begin now? I'm going to go in with this light. I'm going to color the whole leaf light layers, people. I know they blend, and they blend good, but you can't always trust that. You get used to doing it, and you'll get a hold of a pencil that you can't, and you'll mess up. So it's just better to always go with a light layer. I'm sorry about my nose, guys. I really am. Oh. I can't even see that. But anyway, I'm going to come in with light aqua green. I'm just going to come in here in the corners like so. Yeah, it was decided I need a little vacation, so I did. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed myself, so. I guess it does pay sometimes to, you know, just have a day or days to yourself. Just to hear yourself think. And, yeah, just to be able to hear yourself think sometimes is all it takes. This is pale green, although it looks dark green. And I'm just coming in here, just kind of darken up the middle of the leaf, because it would have some kind of dark where the veins are, will be kind of dark. So I always, well, not always, sometimes I do it backwards. Sometimes I make it lighter than the leaf. But we'll get into that later. Give me a minute, guys. Just hold on a second. Had to go blow my nose. I'm back. So, this is middle yellowish green. I don't want to go all the way up because I don't want to cover up my light green. I want it there. Yeah. But you could come out a little ways with it. However far you want to come out with it. That's based on, there's art it's not like my My coloring style isn't your coloring style, and your coloring style ain't like everybody else's. There's no rules in art as to what to do and what not to do, except for, the things like the light layers and all that. But as far as putting them together, blending, uh, yeah, everybody has their own style. And just because I don't color like so and so doesn't mean that it's not, you know, it's there's no art police. They're not going to come after you. They're just not. And coming back in here and blend with this light yellowish green. I'm going to blend some of that in. But yeah, everybody's different. And like I said, with trying the fluorescent marker over the pencil, see, it paid off. I got a payout from that. So I know next time I can incorporate that into future colorings. Yeah. So it's a journey, and everybody has his own journey. And art should never hurt. Art should never be frustrating. If you get frustrated, lay it down and walk away. Um, that's all I know to tell you is because it shouldn't hurt. It shouldn't be frustrating. This should be it should be anti-stress. It should bring joy. It should bring peace and you know. And anytime that you're putting boundaries on yourself or setting limits, like, well, I can't color like so and so, so I'm not gonna. You can't do that. You're limiting yourself, and you shouldn't do that. And that's why I don't do Inktober. Um, People put this limitation on you. You got to do one picture every day. You got to draw one picture for every day of October. No, you don't. I've seen people set that limit for themselves. I've got to do this many by the end of this month. And when they couldn't, they thought they were a failure and they gave up. So no, I don't do Inktober. I used to, but I seen what putting them kind of limitations on yourself can do. So don't do that to yourself. Yeah, if you think you're a failure doing one thing, you're going to think you're a failure in everything else. So just don't. I mean, I'm not telling you can't, but if you do, just know that if you aren't able to complete it, you're not a failure. You're not. And you shouldn't give up on something that brings you joy. If coloring brings you joy, and it should, unless you were just forced to do it, well, yeah, then it would be. So don't do that to yourself. I beg you guys, just don't. And like I said, if you do choose to do it, if you can't keep up with it and you fall behind, don't worry about it. You're not a failure. You just ain't. And I wanted to bring that to you about not being a failure if you don't live up to a certain expectation. Don't lay down expectations for yourself. What you're doing is setting yourself up for a fail. But in reality, you are not a failure. What one person's limitations is not mine, and never will be. So, yeah, I just don't do it. I just, like I said, I used to, and I seen how people, they would just give up. They would give up on everything. Their coloring, just because they thought they were a failure, because they couldn't keep up with someone's limitations that, yeah, just, if I could bring one piece of advice to you, that's what I would bring to you. I don't want to see anybody quit doing anything because of self-imposed limitations. That's not what art is about. Art's not supposed to hurt. Art is supposed to help you. It's supposed to be rejuvenating, bring peace, calmness, relaxation, all of that. That's what art is. It's not about setting deadlines or doing this or doing that, or I can't color like so and so. No, no, no. That's not what art is about. And there is no art police. No one's going to come after you if you don't do what you think you're supposed to be doing, because there is no limit. You just seen me take a chance right here. If it had messed it up, I will. I would have learned from that mistake. But what I learned was I can incorporate these highlighter markers on my art, and it had a nice effect. So, I don't want to sound repetitious, but I don't want to see anybody give up over any reason. If you feel that way, hey, email me. I will answer you back. You shouldn't be having those feelings about coloring. You just shouldn't. And people shouldn't make it about that either. So, well, guys, I'm not going to set up with you too long. I've got to go fix my supper. I've got to go take my medicine. I've got to go take my diabetes shot. Oh, I've got to get everything ready for bed. But I'm back, and I'm going to try to be on more. But I'm not going to, if I can't do it, I can't do it. But y'all will still be with me in my heart. But y'all know I have MS, and it's not fun. It isn't. Some days I can't get in here. But if I can't, it doesn't make me a failure. It just means that right at that point in time, I can't do it. Doesn't mean I won't ever be able to do it again, because I know I will be. So that's just one of my... I had been thinking about that ever since I last talked to y'all about... Don't... I told my sister, I don't... People think they're failures over the smallest little things, and that isn't what art is about. If you want to color like a little kid, like we did in school, hey, that's fine. As long as you're comfortable, you're peaceful, you're relaxed, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. Is what you get out of it. There's no art police, I promise you. And you do you, Don't try to color like, because like I said, we all got different styles, we do. But anyway, guys, please run them likes up for me, okay? I really appreciate it if you would. And if I don't get to make a full-length video, I will try to get you some shorts, because it seems like YouTube is pushing the shorts more than anything anymore. But, Anyway, run them likes up. Leave me a comment. If you haven't subscribed already, why not? Everything's free. And I do have a donation link if you feel like you want to, and anything that is donated will go towards purchasing things for this channel. Books, pencils, pens, etc. So that's the only reason I've left the link is, I'm not going to be able to purchase anything for a while. But if you do want to donate and help further this channel along, that's fine. And if you don't, you can't, that's fine too. Anyway, I'm going to tell y'all peace out. I love you very, very much, each and every one of you. Welcome to my new subscribers. I seen where I had a couple of new subscribers. Welcome. And y'all make them feel welcome too. And until the next one, peace out. Bye.